was February 1982. Sailor Steve Callahan was alone in the Atlantic Ocean, crossing from the Canary Islands toward the Caribbean aboard his small sailboat. But during the night, everything changed. A violent storm slammed into the boat. Suddenly, the hull cracked open. Water flooded inside faster than he could stop it. Within minutes, the boat was sinking beneath the waves. Steve barely escaped with a small emergency raft and a few survival supplies before the ocean swallowed everything else. Alone, thousands of miles from land, no rescue nearby. For the next 76 days, the Atlantic became his entire world. During the day, the sun burned his skin until it cracked and bled. At night, violent storms threw the tiny raft across enormous waves. Sharks circled beneath him constantly. Food became almost impossible to find. Steve survived by catching small fish using improvised tools and collecting rainwater whenever storms passed overhead. But the greatest danger wasn't hunger, it was hopelessness. Weeks passed with no ships, no voices, no sign of civilization. Completely isolated in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, Steve began fighting not only the ocean, but his own mind. Hallucinations, exhaustion, fear, and loneliness slowly pushed him toward psychological collapse. Yet somehow, he refused to give up. Day after day, he repaired the damaged raft, rationed supplies, tracked fish beneath the water, and forced himself to continue surviving. Then finally, after drifting thousands of miles across the Atlantic, fishermen discovered the tiny raft near the Caribbean. Steve had lost nearly a third of his body weight, but against almost impossible odds, he survived. Today, Steve Callahan's story remains one of the greatest real-life survival stories ever recorded. A reminder that sometimes the strongest weapon a human being possesses is the refusal to surrender.